Hello Aries, welcome to Ami Tarot. My name is Sharena and this is going to be your self-reflection video for the week. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We're going to talk about what is it that you need to sit down and think about. What do you need to reflect on that's going to help you bring you closer to your goals and whatever else that will bring you a sense of fulfillment in your life, okay? And we're going to be starting off with a quick sneak peek into your significant connections with other people. Actually, I don't want to use this deck. I just got a brand new deck. This is going to be the 103 Hidden Intentions in Oracle decks. The Hidden Intentions in Oracle deck. The Hidden Intentions and Feelings Oracle deck. Okay, so with this deck, we're going to go ahead and see into your significant connections or anybody who wants to become significant to you over the course of the week from whenever you watch this. And we're going to be diving deeper into this in the extended to see what exactly this person or people want to really tell you, what's really on the back of their mind. Okay, if they haven't told you these things already, or what is it that you can likely expect. Okay, and to watch this, you can do so on my website for free. All you have to do is just click the first link that you see down below in the description box, and it's going to take you right to that article. The extended video will be at the bottom of the page. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and take a sneak peek into that to see what is it that these people would like to say to you if they haven't said so already. Aries, someone here feared that they don't deserve you in any shape or form in their life, whether this is romantic, platonic, family-wise, it don't matter the kind of relationship. This could be anybody, okay? But this is somebody who fears like they don't, they fear that they don't deserve you. All right, so what's at the bottom? Let's see why. They are intrigued to intrigue you. Someone here feels like whatever however they started a connection with you, Aries, they feel like they started that connection off on the wrong foot with you or with the wrong intentions, and they see that you are somebody worth more than that. You are worth more than how they introduce themselves to you, and now they feel like they don't deserve you. All right, so yeah, we're going to take a look at that in the extended to see more about that person or people and to see why they feel like that. And now, Aries, because I am reading this from your perspective, that could be somebody outside of you, but you know how tarot can go. It could be flip-flop, vice versa. So maybe that's how you feel about another person. Okay, so again, we're going to look at that in the extended, as well as your connection with money right now. What is your relationship with money, and how is this being played out? And you know what? I picked this deck up for a reason. How is your relationship with money being played out in your current career or job or financial situation? Okay, so let's see. What is it that we have for all Aries? Usually I don't use this deck as a preview deck, but this is the deck that I picked up, so maybe it's called for you. Okay, we have Rescuer. If I don't drop everything on the floor. Okay, so Rescuer. It says someone may enter your life and help you resolve any difficulties you're experiencing with your finances or in general that you could be experiencing. And then you are also being told to consider careers as a firefighter, paramedic, or any rescue or heroic profession, anywhere where you can help people like in very stressful, intense, or maybe even traumatic situations, okay? And then you are being told that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It is actually quite the opposite. It shows your strength. So maybe some of you at this time need to ask for help. Maybe some of you are in a very dire financial situation, and or maybe you are viewing somebody else like this, and maybe you could be of help to somebody else. Ooh, and then bottom of the deck we have luck. So that's a good turnaround, a good turn of events. I love that. Okay, it says your luck is about to change for the better. You could get a lucky break. Yeah, you could get a lucky break or some financial breakthrough. And anything you do now will be very, very prosperous for you. Okay, so this is also saying like Aries, if you are in that position where you could be the rescuer to somebody else's, financial woes or whatever, I feel like whatever help that you give is going to come back to you then some. Okay. Or if you need some help, Aries, with your money, I feel like, expect that. All right, so that's good. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about in your extended as well, Aries, it's any question that you have right now, you can hold that question at the back of your mind, because at the end of this video, we will be answering your question with the Ask the Universe deck. But because this is a general reading and I'm answering for, you know, multiple people, I'm going to get some other oracles to kind of give me a clue to see what it is that you are talking about, what it is that you're asking about. Or if you don't have a question, these could just be other energies that you can expect this week from whenever you watch this. And for this, I'm going to be using the Shit That You Need to Hear deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is it that you need to hear, or, you know, what question that you could be asking about. All right, so let's see. When you get tired of being motherfucking tired, you'll stop. Aries, what are you tired of putting yourself through? Quit it out. You're tired of stressing yourself out, putting yourself through the same cycles over and over again. And you always say that you're going to stop it, you're going to quit it, you're going to leave, but yet you stay and you do the same thing. Why? You must like it here. If you don't, change it. Change your actions, change your behavior, change your mindset. Bottom of the deck. See the beauty in your own reflection. What are you not seeing? Have you not looked at yourself in the mirror today? Do you know who you are and what you really be's about out here? Or do you just pretend like you do? If you are about it, then be about it and change something about your situation, because it's something about your situation that you don't like. But it starts with you. Okay, so we're going to talk about all of that in the extended. So again, if you have any question in regards to that or just any other thing, hold that question in the back of your mind and we will answer that at the end of this video. And then we'll talk about these other topics in that video down below with that first link. Okay, but in regards to your own energy, Aries, your own self-reflection, you and your own energy, what do we need to talk about today? And we are going to be using the Gift of Virtue clarity deck here. And again, this is going to be for all Aries placements, not just sun, moon, and rising, but wherever you have Aries energy in your chart. So you can have Aries, Neptune, Aries in the 4th house, wherever. Okay, go to my website, use those links that I provided up at the top of the article. If you don't know what your placements are, I've included the Western charts and the Vedic charts. So wherever system that you like to follow, it is made there ready for you. Okay, so Aries, what is it that you need to reflect on at this time? All right, get all your cards out. Okay, so your first card, we have Control. Great captains are made in rough waters. Ability to regulate, reduction of severity, restraining influence. So that's your first card. Okay, and then your next card, is Eloquence. You must answer the devil in his own language. Fluent or persuasive speaking and writing. Graceful communication. And this is Gemini and Capricorn energy. You see my hand slightly shaking? My hand was not just shaking before. Are you nervous, Aries? Some of you are dealing with a very questionable individual who could be very much controlling, or you yourself can be that controlling individual, and you feel yourself or a situation with a controlling person getting out of hand, and it's making you nervous. And something about this, because I want to just say leave or just stop talking to that person, but it feels like it's not that easy. Which is why, again, you're being told to talk to the devil in his own language. Maybe to make an exit strategy easier. I don't know. And then your last card, Appreciation. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Recognition and enjoyment of positive qualities, valuing goodness. And this is Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing with any of those sun signs, or these could be dominant placements in your charts that you want to look at right now and see how it could be highlighted to you at this time. So I'm just going to go ahead and clarify each card here with a transient light tarot deck. So with that control that is coming out here, like I said, either you are this person, and I am reading this from your perspective, Aries, so you very well could be that person because I'm reading from your energy. So this is your self-reflection. So I feel like you could be the one dealing with control issues. Maybe you're trying to, whatever situation it is, because it says rough water. So whatever situation that you are trying to control is very difficult to get it under hand, like get everything put together or under control. Like you're trying to manage something and something is looking like it's becoming unmanageable. Like I'm seeing like water just running through somebody's hand, like somebody trying to cup it, like cup running water, and it just floweth over. And somebody is like panicking because it's flowing over. They can't hold this water. Somebody's emotions are like going way out the way. Like somebody's emotions just like spilling over their... Let it out, Aries. Are you trying to like hold your emotions in place? No. Feel them, motherfuckers. Okay, feel them emotions, feel them feelings, feel them, because it's wisdom trying to come. It's trying to say, hey, Aries, hey, I feel like this. Acknowledge it. That's what I feel like is going on with you. And if this is not with you yourself, if this is with another person, I feel like you have reached a point with a person and you're like, look, acknowledge this problem or I'm out. It's something has reached a head to where now something is like running over. And it's very, very hard to restrain it, to put it under wraps. And I feel like it don't need to be. I feel like something just needs to come out. What is this control here for Aries? All right. We got some denial. Somebody just needs to come out with the truth and just say what it is already and stop either lying about it or stop trying to avoid it or trying to prolong something that you know needs to end. You know this has to stop. You know that this cannot keep going on in this way, in this manner with this person or with your own self. You cannot keep behaving in this same way. You are trying to control something that cannot be controlled, or at least it shouldn't be. The Death card talks about the inevitable, the things that no matter how hard you try to stop something or run away from something, the situation is going to catch up to you, or a situation is bound to happen regardless. So why are you trying to control it? And I mean this in the most respectful way, but some of y'all are out here looking kind of foolish right now. Because you are literally trying to stop something that either should not be stopped or cannot be stopped. Or for some of you, you need to stop something and yet you just keep letting it go on. And it's like, no. The Death card talks about permanent endings, meaning once this is done, it ain't no coming back. It ain't nothing to go back to. Even if something was literally like there for you to go back to, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to give you that same feeling, that same emotion, that same vibe. That something is done or it needs to be. Okay. So what I say about a denial, that's what the Death card represents when it's in reverse. Somebody don't want to admit this, that they're trying to control something that can't be controlled anymore. Some of you, this is an aspect of yourself that is trying to be seen, that is trying to be acknowledged, and you're denying that part of yourself because you don't want to admit that this is an aspect of you. This is a quality of you, your personality, what makes you Aries. You're denying that part of that, and it's like a part of you cannot be denied, and it will not be. And I just heard deal with it. Some of you are having issues with being under the influence, because the Death card talks about you being heavily saturated when in reverse, and you're in a serious need of a detox. Now, it does not always have to mean, drinking and smoking and popping pills. No, that too. Okay. Maybe some of y'all need to cut that shit out. But what I'm also seeing for some of you is like a mental detox. There's something that either you are telling yourself or that another person is telling you that you would have decided to believe, that you got to stop telling yourself this because it's trying to make you manage something that cannot be managed, or again, it should not be. So there's a certain mental detox that you need to do or undergo so that you can stop thinking a certain mental pattern that's not really serving you. Does that make sense? So that's what we have. So now moving on to eloquence. Again, you must answer the devil in his own language. So fluent or persuasive speaking and writing. Somebody's going to lie and make it sound like the ultimate truth. And when I say it's going to sound so like honest, it's going to sound, no, it's not. And you will know this. If you would know something is dishonest if you keep trying to control the situation. If you trying to keep like a certain appearance up or a certain like idea up, but you know it's not really the case anymore, like you know that this is the done. It's stop. No, this is not. Some of you got to stop lying to yourselves and just come out and say it. Just come out with how you feel, what you really think, what you really want, where it is you want to go, how you feel stuck, what you're afraid of. Just let it out. Some of you are doing like, some of you are being desperate to hold something in. Some of you are afraid to get something off your chest because it's going to make you look the complete opposite than how you are trying to be portrayed. Be honest with yourself. How else do you expect other people to be honest with you? And as I say this, honey, we got the Lovers showing up in reverse. I don't like the Lovers in reverse. I don't. Because the Lovers talks about influence, and when the Lovers is in reverse, this is an influence that is not of a good nature. Okay, so whenever the Lovers comes out, this is a card that talks about finding out what it is you really care about by realizing that you can't shut up about it. Or if it's about a person, you realize that you care about this person once you realize that you can't stop being around them, or can't stop talking to them, or can't stop, keeping up with them, right? This is where you're finding out what it is you're passionate about, what you want to know more about, what you want to learn more about. Okay. And some of you all are denying that with yourselves. There's a part of you that is trying to be acknowledged, that wants to be understood, that wants to be loved, that wants to grow, that wants to transform into its better version, and you're not allowing it. Because you're either afraid, you're ashamed, you have a fear of the unknown, you don't know how something is going to play out. Like, you're just giving yourself all these reasons as to why you're telling yourself no. Some of you are giving yourself all the reasons why you are choosing to stay when you know you should leave. It's like, what's up with all the excuses? Like I said, somebody's going to lie to you. Or somebody is going to mislead you. Or someone is going to want you to be like their, this can literally be like a follower online, like somebody that you follow on social media. But how I got it is that somebody wants you to follow their lead. And you are an Aries. You have your own lead. Okay, you are your own pioneer. So what the fuck are you following somebody else's lead for? Aries, what you doing? Somebody around you is fine than a motherfucker. Fine is all get out. But they not good for you. Ain't that about a bitch? It is. But they're not good for you. So what are you going to decide? Because everybody knows who knows tarot. Lovers talks about choices. And when this is in reverse, beware of making the wrong choice. Okay. Again, you have to answer the devil in his own language. Okay. Do you really want to talk to the devil? Nothing really good or long lasting or sustainable comes out of a conversation with the devil. So what choice are you going to make? Are you going to make the choice that says, I know this is no good for me, but I'm going to do it anyway and be hurt later possibly? Or are you going to act out of wisdom and be like, you know what? I need better than this. I'm more than this. I don't need this. I'm going to be without this. I think that'd be the wise choice to make. Because whatever this is with this person, like, yeah, the temptation, the lust is there, the chemistry is there, the chemistry is there, but like, what else is there? Like, what are this person's goals? What do they have for their ambitions? Like, what motivates them? What inspires them? What do they want for themselves? Does it pair well with what you want? Okay, or is it like completely opposite? Do not sacrifice your morals and values and what it is that you want out of life or out of yourself for the sake of a person that is the complete opposite to what you want and not in a beneficial way. Don't be like, oh, the hell with what I want. This person fine. I'm going to follow them. No. Or if it's not about something romantic, this could be about, you know, influential friends or influential people. Like, oh, okay, well, they got a big, you know, influence or a following or audience. I'm going to follow them. No, you are your own follower. You follow your own lead. So what are you doing following somebody else's lead? Let somebody follow you. And it's not to say like they can't, you know, come up with their own choices or their own pathways, but it's like you have your own inspiration to follow. And I feel like your inspiration is whatever this emotion is that you're trying to control and keep under wraps. No, let that shit out. Let it out. And when you do, appreciate it. Because it's here to serve you. It's here to benefit you, not to make you feel like shit. It may make you feel like shit at first, but it's going to come with a purpose. It's not just going to make you feel like shit just to make you feel like shit. Because you ain't shit. You the shit. Understand? Okay. So, anyway, let's see what we got with appreciation. It says, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. And if I'm not mistaken, that was a message that kind of came out before. See the beauty in your own reflection. So, some of you could be having some insecurity issues, Aries, at this time. And you need not to do that. You are one of the most confident signs out here, out of the whole zodiac. So I'm gonna need for you to step into that energy. And I feel like the best way to do that is to let whatever aspects of you that is coming out, that is trying to be acknowledged, and acknowledge it and appreciate it. See the good in you. Appreciate those parts of you that you feel like need to be hid away or in the dark somewhere where nobody else can see it, like you're ashamed of. Don't be ashamed of no part of yourself. Appreciate it. Even your lows come with highs. Your darks come with lights. Your good, your bad come with goods. So appreciate it. Let's see. What is this appreciation for Aries? We have the Keeper of Vessels, which is the Queen of Cups. Oh, you need to be more kind and compassionate to yourself. Some of you also heard you need to respect yourself better. Some of you are disrespecting yourself and you may not even be fully aware of it. Some of y'all got a crappy love offer. I'm sorry. I don't care if that person is fine as hell. They dirt. Okay, and you deserve better than this. Like, they're not really trying to like accommodate you and the kind of person that you are, your needs, your emotions. They're not really trying to like, and I said that at 2222. They're not really trying to build with you. And I feel like that's something that you want. You want, whether or not you want to admit that, you want something that you can build on. Okay, and you're not allowing yourself the opportunity to build with either someone who know how to work their tools or even got tools at all. Okay, or if this is just you or yourself, you're not allowing yourself to recognize the tools that are coming up from within you so that you can build forward in whatever way that means for you. Okay, so again, the Queen of Cups, Keeper of Vessels. Queen of Cups is that energy to where you are very considerate. Okay, but like I said, you can be this way towards other people, but you need to be this way towards yourself. How can you be more considerate towards yourself? How can you not overlook? Because that's what I feel like you're doing. You're overlooking something that's very significant, or should be. And I feel like, again, it has something to do with the matters of the heart. How do you feel? Okay, what emotions are coming out of you? I feel like some of you are feeling like multiple things at once. Give yourself that time to really undress all of those emotions and to really analyze them and see, you know, where they come from. Trace it back to its original source. Why do you feel this way? And it may take longer than a day. Because I feel that from you too, Aries. Some of y'all like to get something done quick and easy, fast, boom. All right, got it now, boom. No, something like this is going to take time. You're going to have to like really sit with this. Because you got two majors coming out and then a court card. So I feel like this is, again, highlighting how you feel internally. Or the emotions that you have for other people. Or if they have these emotions for you. And I feel like some of you need to know that you're not really appreciating yourself like you should, or there are other people around you who are not appreciating you like you would appreciate you. Or maybe they are if you don't have a good amount of consideration for the self. Because if you don't, put yourself first, why would somebody else put you first too? Or if you don't consider your own emotions, or you don't think too much of them, why would somebody think too much of your own feelings? If you don't care about your feelings, why should they? Right? So open your heart to yourself. And then for others, open your heart to those who are worthy of it. Not just because they fine or they got, nice bodies. No. What can they feed you? And not just, okay, some of y'all want somebody who can cook. I see that because we got Cancer energy here. And Scorpio. Yeah. Some of you all like to try new things, and I feel like you're around somebody, or you yourself are just doing the same old thing over and over again. Again, it's time to try something new energy, new people, new places, new things, new atmosphere. Stop denying yourself. You know what you want. You know what you need to do. You know where you want to go. If you don't know that, immediately give yourself that time to figure it out. Okay? Some things just cannot be rushed. Okay? So let's see. Let's get something from the U-Time Oracle. What other messages do we have for Aries? You are thinking way too much. Okay? Again, it's not about the thoughts. It's not about the logical things. It's about the emotions right now, how you really feel, or what do you sense? I'm also getting that too, because some of you, your intuition is screaming at you, and yet you're trying to make sense of this. You're trying to control the message that your intuition is telling you, and your intuition does not need to be controlled. It just needs to be allowed. So allow your intuition to guide you, because that's all the power that you need right now. I feel like your intuition, your emotions is that you need to pay attention to the most right now, and learn to appreciate it. Any other messages for, whoa, not all of them. Any other messages for, all right, Aries? You must keep pushing forward. I almost butchered that. You must keep pushing forward. Some of y'all are in denial that, where you're at is a good place, and it's not. Keep pushing forward, because where you're at right now is not the place for you to be. Okay? So your final advice before we talk about your question and all those other topics that we're going to discuss in the extended. What is Aries' final advice in regards to their self-reflection? Stay on your divine path, because you're on the brink of becoming misaligned. You're on the brink of walking off your divine course, the path that is meant for Aries to be on. Okay, so stay on that path. Don't deter away from it. Anything that tries to get you off that path, cut that cord. Okay, so that has been your self-reflection, Aries. So let's go ahead and remind you of the connections around you and what their hidden intentions, their feelings are for you. Again, someone feared that they do not deserve you, and it was because the way that they tried to intrigue you, the way that they approached you could have been off. It could have been wrong. It could have been with with bad intentions. And now someone feels like, you don't deserve that, and maybe you don't deserve me, or maybe I don't deserve you because how I came at you. All right. So then in regards to your finances, again, we had Rescuer and Luck come out for you. Again, if you're in a tricky situation, expect some good luck, or if you are that person who can be of help, be that help, and that help will come back to you tenfold. And then if you had a question, or if not, if these are other things that you are expecting this week or could expect this week from whenever you watch this, again, when you get tired of being motherfucking tired, you will stop, and it is about time that you see the beauty in your own reflection. Okay, so whatever question that you had, let's go ahead and answer that now. Again, this is a general question, a general answer. So if you want something more personal, just book with me and I'll be more than happy to help, okay? So let's see, Aries, what do we have for you? For your question, what is your final answer? Your intuition is strong. Use it. As we have discussed before, again, your intuition is strong, so use it. So Aries, let's go ahead and talk about it. Go ahead and click that first link down below, but not before you press the like button, you subscribe to the channel. And if you want to, leave your comments down below because I will read them. All right, so until next time, bye.